Martin, you're a member of the organizing team for this first edition of the GIM International Summit. What was the main idea behind the conference, and are you happy with the result?
Yeah, well, I think when we started organizing the conference, we're like, okay, there's a lot going on in the field, and what would really stand out as a conference? And to me, it really is like, we're not just making spatial data in the field of geomatics for the fun of it. We need to do it to create a better world, a livable world. So the idea was to look into the outside world of our field. What are the problems that are going on there, and how can we help other fields with geospatial information? And I think we try to do that by inviting people with a completely different perspective and let them present how we could help them with their problems. And that's what we did in this conference.
Do you feel that events like the GIM International Summit bring the geomatics sector and the outside world closer together?
Well, it's never easy, of course, to talk to people from another field, because there's different language that you use, there's different perception of problems. But being together in one room and like we did here at GIM International, in very intense workshops where you can't just sit back and relax. No, you have to work together and discuss the problem. You start to understand each other, and I think that will help bringing the worlds closer together, yes.
There have, of course, been many highlights during the GIM International Summit, but what were the main high points for you personally?
Well, there's a few topics that really stood out during the conference. I think the debate between bottom-up or top-down, it's something that came back many times, something to really think about. Also about, at some places in the world we have a lot of information and we think about big data, but there are many places in the world where there isn't that much data, and that's also something we shouldn't forget. So these are two things that really stood out for me.
How do you think we should follow up this event?
Well, I would really enjoy a follow-up event, a GIM International Summit, in maybe a few years' time again, to reflect back on what we've done, what we've learned from this event, but also to move on. And it would be really nice if in a follow-up event we could actually show examples of situations where we did. The final theme is now engage, listen and act. Well, it would be very nice if we can show that we actually did that in some very nice case studies. Looking forward to that.